Did you know that AI uses around 200 to 1,000 milliliters of water and enough energy to keep a LED lamp on for several hours just for 100 words? By itself, it's not much, but when we enslave ChatGPT to their homework countless times, we have a really big consumption problem.
So, the term artificial intelligence is basically used to explain the idea that computers and machines are designed to be able to perform tasks such as reasoning and learning and behaving in ways that would normally require human intelligence. It's really important to note that every AI program we see on our screen occupies real space and requires real material. After all, nothing is made out of thin air. That's why AI has city-scale data centers. These hyperscale data centers hold thousands of computers and take up very large areas. By 2030, it's predicted that there will be at least a 165% increase in energy consumption due to AI advancements.
Those costs for AI mainly come from the price of electricity and water footprint for its existing and functioning. Data centers generate intense heat due to the Joule effect. So, to prevent overheating and mass destruction, many facilities use water-based cooling systems, consuming millions of liters daily. Plus, they need tons of water to create insanely powerful hardware and GPUs for processing all that data.
The electricity used to power up the data servers, which according to the IEA, global data centers use enough energy to power up all the homes in a large country. Teaching a computational system to learn patterns from data requires a substantial amount of energy. For example, big models like ChatGPT alone needed approximately 1.3 thousand megawatts-hour, which is enough energy to drive a car around the globe 86 times. Crazy, right?
If you live near these data hubs or AI building, you will face problems. Electricity and water bill will go up a lot. With it getting bigger and stronger, the power grid will become less stable and water use will grow. We could soon face very serious power shortages. For example, ChatGPT alone has over 200 million daily users in 2024, using around 207 million liters of water per day. Now imagine adding companies like Google or Microsoft. You see the problem.
We could have a new Cold War for energy. AI has become a reference of technology in the world and changes the perspective of how powerful and technology a country can be. Just look how the mere presence of DeepSeek AI sparked debate and affected the American economy. This competition could trigger a new global era, with confidence arising from the world's energy sources and ultimately shaping the future for our planet.
Relax, we have solutions. First, in order to reduce the amount of water required, a solution could be to build an underwater installation in the deep sea. This idea has already been launched by Microsoft with the aim of introducing a sustainable, impact-free refrigeration system, or a recycling technique similar to used in the nuclear power plants. But you may wonder, and global warming? Well, let me reassure you. This won't warm up the oceans, because there is too much water compared to the heat released by the server complexes. Another solution, in today's world the best, would be to build the nuclear power plants, clean and efficient, adjacent to all these AI server farms. In this way, we can save energy and thus money. And we all know that money is important. Thus, it is very tempting for companies to use oil, coal, and similar types of fossil energies because of their cheaper prices.
For companies relying heavily on AI, there will be a significant increase in operational costs as energy prices rise. This will squeeze profit margins, particularly for smaller business and startups. In the long run, business heavily invested in AI may face regulatory changes and compliance costs as governments need to introduce stricter environmental policies to curb AI environmental impact. Also, with the growing demand for energy-hungry data centers, spaces for these facilities could get harder to find and way more expensive, make literally corporations fight for electricity and water or die. Remember, AI is not for free, so when you're gonna ask ChatGPT again to do your homeworks for no reason at all, think again, you may be wasting.